Hello friends, welcome to the studio, except we're not in the studio today. We are in my kitchen. Quite frankly, because the lighting is significantly better in here. I have the front door open, so it's letting in the nice breeze and the light, and it's so nice out today, which is very exciting to me because it's supposed to be disgusting and hot later. But I'll survive. Today, we have a fabric haul because I went to the Salvation Army of York fabric fair. I hope I'm getting that right. We went this past weekend, me and my friends. It was very fun. I got a lot. I spent a good amount of money, but a lot of these things I bought for personal projects or for my Depop shop, which is to make things to sell. So hopefully I make my money back on a lot of this, but I had a good time. It was very fun to pick through the fabrics and talk to the volunteers. The volunteers were amazing. They were super nice. Everyone was very helpful if I had questions or anything about prices. The prices were super reasonable. I was worried I was going to get up there. It was an hour drive from where I live. I was worried I was going to go up there and it was going to be way too expensive, but thankfully it wasn't. But I got a lot of good stuff. I'm very excited about it. Of course, when I'm excited about things, I'm like, I have to show people. So we're going to get into my little haul. I'm going to show you all the little things I bought because I'm so hyped about it. I love fabric. I love lace. I love trim and everything to do with sewing. So let's get into that. I'm going to do lace and trims first because that was the first room we went into. It was like in a warehouse type of thing. The whole place was set up room by room. And there was like a room of lace and trims and stuff, and there was a room of yarn, and then they had a big room of fabric. I didn't record at all while I was there because I'm too embarrassed to vlog in front of my friends. But anyways, I got a lot of lace, as you can see, because I love lace. Also, lace is expensive. So, like I said, the prices were really reasonable. So I'm really glad I stocked up on things because a lot of this will be nice for Lolita and other Jfashion things I make for my shop or for my closet. But yeah, let's get into that. This is one of the first ones I picked up. It is pink scallop lace. It's white, and it's 13 yards, and it was $2.60. So that is not bad considering Etsy. I've been looking at lace on Etsy. It's rest in peace, Joann's. And like 10 yards of lace on Etsy is like $8 to $20. It depends on which shop you go to, but I thought she was really cute. Pink and green are my favorite colors. So there's a lot of pink and green stuff. I got her. This one's really cute too. It's a beautiful mint green color. Let's see, it's got like flowers and it's wider. I thought she was cute. This is 13.5 yards. It was $1.50. Even Walmart doesn't have lace trim this cheap. I think their lace trim is like 3 yards and it's like $5. So this one I got specifically for Lolita dresses. So it's got these little squares and you can feed ribbon through it. If I can find an example picture, I will put it on the screen, but I thought this would be cute to make little rectangle headdresses or something. And there's 2 yards here. It was $1. So I started off so bad in the lace room because everything was like under $2. So I just started throwing it in my bag and be like, it's cheap, I'm gonna get it. It added up quick, but it's worth it though in my eyes. Here's another little green one, a green little ruffle. There's only a yard here, but it was 20 cents. And I'm weak for green, so I was like, whatever. I'm getting it anyways. Let's see. This is another one of those laces that you can feed a ribbon through the holes. There's 4.5 or 4.25 yards here. And it was $1.50, so that's not bad. I think I've seen this lace at Walmart before, but whatever. It was cute, so got that. Got this one, which is also like, it's got holes in it. Again, to feed ribbon through. How many times am I going to say that today? How many times? We need a counter at the bottom that says how many times I say, I thought this was cute. But I got her 4.5 yards for 50 cents. I have no idea how they priced these things out, because this was 50 cents, and then there was another one that was 13 yards for $1.50. So I don't know, but I bought it, so. I got 2 of the same ones. I didn't realize I picked up 2 of the same thing. So now I have an exorbitant amount of this lace. But she's cute. It's like double ruffles on both sides. I hope you're seeing this good, because lace is see-through, so show. This is 6.5 yards, $2. And then this other one was 6 yards for $2, so not bad. I do have a plan for this. My next Depop launch, I'm doing these skirts. If I can put a picture on the screen of my design idea, I will, so I can illustrate my point better. But I do want to put this lace on those skirts, and I know I'm going to have a lot extra, so. Again, lace for Lolita and stuff, so I don't know. And then I got a few things of eyelet lace, because I love eyelet lace. I think it is so cute. And I think this works for a lot of different Jfashions and just vintage stuff. So I got 3 different packs. They're all the same. I got 3 packs of that. And they were all 75 cents, so not bad. This, I don't really think you would consider it an eyelet lace, but it is like a cotton lace, and then there's bias binding on top. And it's a little baby lace. It's so tiny. But she's cute. 7 yards for $1.40, so not bad. The last trim I got was this spool. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is a tassel trim. So at the bottom here, there's a little thread that you would pull out. So you sew this top part to your project, and then you pull out the bottom thread, and it makes it like a tassel. Again, if I can find an example picture, I'll put it on screen, because that would be more helpful than probably the way I'm explaining this. I don't know how many yards are in here. It says originally there was 8 yards. I don't think there's 8 yards on this. There might be like 6, but it was 75 cents. So I was like, this is cute. It also gives like clown vibes. So. Whatever. I'm gonna get it. Something fell off the table. We're ignoring that. So that's all the lace trims I got. And then I got a few spools of ribbon. There was a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of the ribbon was like paper ribbon, or it was for like gift wrapping. So nothing I can really use for sewing purposes, but there's a few that I grabbed because I thought they were cute. I got these 2, which are they're pretty much the same. One is mint green and one is pink. My friend actually put this in my bag because she thought I would like it. And I do, because it's a very pretty shade. And of course, I'm a sucker for green. Mint green is such a hard color to find, like a good minty pistachio green. That's not like a lime green. 25 cents, 50 cents. Those are cute. And then I got a couple patterned ribbons. So this one is white with little pastel hearts. This was giving major Fairy K vibes. So I was like, I need that. It is, I think, technically for crafting, but I think it's fabric, technically. I'm gonna try and use it for sewing. If not, I can use it for hair accessories. So you don't necessarily wash hair accessories. And then I got these 2, which have stars. So there's this chartreuse with like purple stars. This one's white with different colored rainbow stars. I don't know, just thought these were cute. Very clowny, this one gives like decor vibes. I thought those were cute. Here's one of the boring things I got. I just got hooks and eyes. These were 10 cents. Just because they're useful. They did have jewelry and jewelry making stuff there. My friends were really into that. I'm not so into jewelry making. jewelry making. So I just bought a pink bracelet, little plastic 80s bangle, 50 cents. And then I got these clip-on earrings, which I will either convert to piercings or I'll just clip them to my ear. But they're these like chartreuse green, just plastic hoops. Again, I thought they'd be good for like decora. I do like wearing like vintage fashion. I wear a lot of 80s stuff. I wear like 7 different styles to be fair, but so that's all my trims, my laces, my etc. items. And now we're gonna move on to stuff. The fabric room was huge. It was also the busiest room in the whole fair. We got there at 10 or something. It opened at 9. We got there around 10 because we didn't want to go right when it opened because I figured it'd be busy. But it was kind of crowded. It just was kind of hard to move around. So me and my friends were all neurodivergent, and we were all like, let's just get out of here. I spent the most time in the fabric room, I will say, because fabric sewing, you know, my special interest, my favorite thing. So they had the room separated by UFOs, which I did look at, and there was one half-finished quilt I was gonna buy, but it was like $50, so I skipped on that. But they had UFOs, they had fat quarters, they had yardage, and then they had like scraps, like pre-cut quilts and stuff. So that was fun to dig through all that. And they also had it separated by what type of material it was, so like home decor fabrics and cottons and apparel. But yeah, I went through and I spent like an hour in there. Like I said, everything was super well organized. The volunteers did a really good job of making sure things were sorted properly. Like, it was clear they knew what they were doing. Because anytime I go to like Goodwill or Community Aid, I can tell they don't know what to do with the fabric, and I kind of just like throw a price on it, throw it in the craft section. But it was clear the ladies there like knew about sewing, they knew what they had. And I talked to one of the volunteers, and with the yardage, they said they tried to round down where they could, so if it says 2 yards, it's probably more than 2 yards. Like, it might be 2 yards and 4 inches or something, but they'd rather round down than to make you think you have, like, they don't want you to think you have more than what's actually there, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the fat quarters first. The fat quarters I had a fun time going through because there was it was in rainbow order, so it was very aesthetic, and it was fun. Also in the fat quarters, I was talking to this sweet lady, because she makes quilts, and she was talking about making quilts for kids, and I was helping her pick out which patterns go together, and she was asking me, like, oh, what are you gonna make, and what type of things do you make? Like, it was fun to go shopping, but also it was just fun to, like, talk to old ladies about sewing, like, because we were all, like, little sewing nerds, and they were asking me, like, oh, what do you do? Like, what do you do with this fabric? Or what are you going to make with it? And yeah. You know, I had a little fun time. I'm just so excited. But yeah, we're going to do my fat quarters first. I got like 20, but to be fair, a lot of these are going to be for things for my Depop shop, so I'll make the money back. The fat quarters were $2 each, which I don't think is bad, because at Walmart they're like 3 or 4, so. Anyways. I got this one, which is My Little Pony fabric. I do like My Little Pony. I haven't watched any of the newer stuff. I've only really watched Friendship is Magic, but that one's my favorite animation style, so I got this. I thought she was cute. And then I got Pokemon. And my plan with these is I make these shirts. I've made a few for my Depop, and I've sold a few, where they have a heart of fabric on a t-shirt or a sweater. I'll put a picture on screen. But that's what I plan on doing with these, is making either t-shirts or sweatshirts and putting these on there, little patches, because I like Pokemon. I know very little about Pokemon. I just think they're cute. So, and there's only, a fat quarter is 18 by 21 inches, if you didn't know. So it's not a whole lot of fat. So not a whole lot I can do with it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that with those. I got these two, which are very similar. This one's cream background and this one's a green background. And I think I'm gonna use these to make bags to put my produce in. We really don't use plastic bags in my house. We try not to. Like, we use reusable bags for most things. So you know those like green bags you put your produce in? We typically don't use those. But we throw all our produce in just like one big bag and then it gets smushed. So I think I'm gonna make smaller like drawstring style bags that I can put like my onions in or my bananas so they're not like floating around with the rest of my groceries. But yeah, I thought those were cute. Also, I love green, like I said. These are so cute. The cute counter is probably up to like 30 by now, is my guess, but it's whatever. I'm bad at describing things other than it's cute and I bought it. Let's see, what's next? This one? My friend actually liked it, and it reminded me of her, so I got it for her. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. A lot of these I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I don't know. She liked it and I liked it, so I told her I will figure out something to make for her with this. She wears bandanas, so I might make her a bandana or a head thing. Or maybe I'll make her a little bag. I don't know. I have some shorts that I need to make for her, so maybe I'll ask her if she wants me to slap this on the shorts or something. This is the only non-cotton, well, it's cotton, but it's flannel, non-quilting cotton I got. And I got it because it's clowny. I love clowncore and kidcore. This, I think, is going to end up being something for my shop. Because I sell a lot of different alternative fashion things on my Depop. And clowncore stuff sells really well, and I haven't done clowncore stuff for a while. Yeah. It's also really soft, so. I got some stuff with stars. These are from my shop. So I got two of these. It's just pink with white stars. Really cute. A lot of these back quarters are going to end up being small projects, so probably collars. I do make a lot of those for my shop, and they sell pretty well. Or they're going to end up being, like I said, those little t-shirts I make, or I sometimes will do patchwork skirts with fat quarters. I do need several fat quarters to make a skirt, but something like this I can pair it with white fabric and do something like that with. This one I thought was really fun. It reminds me of Trixie from My Little Pony, but it's dark blue with stars and stuff. I thought she was pretty. And I like patterns that are dark with a lighter print on top because it pops really well. This one was another fun one I got. It's like a pink, it's cheetah or leopard print. I always get them mixed up. Hot pink. Gives Garu vibes. Garu? I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but well, you know, Jfashion. Also gives like scene Y2K. Altfashion. I don't know. I thought it was cute. And then we got a few vintagey prints. Because the vintage baby prints just scream Fairy K to me, so I have to buy them. Look at it! Look how derpy this giraffe is. He's cute, but he's derpy. Look at the... Okay, all the animals are kind of like derpy looking. But yeah, a little vintagey baby print. I like squealed when I saw this. I just think it's so cute. Also, there is little clowns on it and a jack-in-the-box. Again, don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but she was too cute for me to pass up. I might be able to do like a little crop top or something. This is from my shop, by the way. I was very tempted to keep it for myself, but I need to make my money back from this, so her. This I think I might keep for myself. What are we up to for bear count? This is something we did while I was shopping, and my friends kept giving me bear fabric because bears are my favorite thing ever. This has a bear on it, so we're counting this as bear count too. But they're little bears with stars and gingham. I don't love Americana stuff a whole lot, but I couldn't pass up the bears. They're so cute. Yeah, little bears. This one is fun. This is like a birthday print, but I also thought it was just very clowny. It's got like numbers and stuff. I'm assuming it's supposed to be birthday. Maybe not. I think I saw the ice cream and the balloons and I just thought this is birthday, but there are crayons on and stuff. But yeah, this one gives major like kid core, clown core vibes. And I could not pass her up, so she came home with me. Literally threw it in the bag. Didn't think about it the rest of the day until I paid. Oh, I guess we'll do these ones next season. They're also like birthday, like clown core. And I bought all of them that they had. They had 4. So I got all 4 of them. These are going to be in my shop. Probably make at least 2 collars with these. And I'll save the other 2 for some other project. Raise the bear counter by 1. More bears. Bears having a tea party. They're so cute. Ah. And I love the colors in this. It's very pastel-y. It's got mint and pink. The bears are kind of terrifying looking. I'm not gonna lie. They've seen things, but haven't we all? So more bears. Bear counter 3, cute counter 20 million, whatever it's at now. The bear counter is broken now. I think that was all the fat quarters. That was all the fat quarters. So now we can move on to the yardage that I got. I didn't get a whole lot of by the yard fabric because we would have been there for a whole other hour if I went through and actually like took my sweet time digging through all of it, but I tried to be quick because I didn't want my friends to get bored. So let's do this one first. This one gives major Y2K vibes, major decor vibes. It says like, you go girl, whatever, get real. Like, if I had this when I was in middle school, this would have been like my bed sheets or something. I just thought it was so cool. I think there's 2 yards here. A lot of these will have like a thing on it with the price and how much yardage it is, but some of these I took the tape off because I was showing my partner my finds. So I think there's 2 yards here. I think it's enough to make a top. I got this for reselling purposes, so this will end up being sold as a garment or something. Next, I got this one. This one's really cute. It has butterflies. The strawberries is really, I love strawberries. Strawberries and bears. Kept picking things up with strawberries and bears on it. It's got butterflies and little flowers. There's 2.5 yards here. And I think I'm going to make this into a blouse. Cute little blouse for spring. It is a very light cotton. Like, it's kind of see-through. I'm going to try and do this away from the mic. It's not loud. Oh, she's so nice and delicate. It's a little sheer. Like, that would be perfect for summer because it's going to start getting hot out. Keep away from open flames or intense heat. Oh no, duh. But yeah, she's cute. I'm excited about that. Bear count 4, I think. There's only half a yard of this, so not a whole lot. And it definitely gives like Christmas vibes. But as we know, I'm weak to bears, so I bought her. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I needed it because it was a bear. It was $2, so whatever. Guys, guess what? It's more bears. That bear looks terrifying. What the hell? It says 13 by 23. So this is like a scrap. I'll tape it. It's not a very big scrap, so it's doubled over, but that's all that there is of that. Again, don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might make a bag. A lot of these smaller pieces of fabric, I'm like, I can make a bag from it. But yeah, I just like the bears. I like the bears and their pastel. I don't know what the bear count is at now. I lost track. It'll be on screen. It's fine. Strawberry count too. This one's like a chambray color. Red strawberries. Only 3/4 of a yard here. I'm hoping I can make a pair of shorts out of this. They would be like very short shorts, but I don't know. Anytime I see this blue color, I'm like, pants, shorts, because it's like denim-y color. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it was cute. This I got from my shop. Major clowncore vibes, or kidcore. I don't know. Anytime I see primary colors, I'm like, yes, kidcore. It was $2. It's only half a yard, so not a whole lot I can do with it, but I'm weak and I bought it, so. These were fun. My friends found this and handed it to me. Because they said this has strawberries on it, so they handed it to me, of course. I thought she's cute. It's 3/4 of the yard. And then I found this one that's kind of similar, but it's like a pastel version of this. So my friends also they have very similar aesthetics, so they really liked this fabric. So my plan is making us all grocery bags. Like I said, I want more reusable grocery bags, so I'm going to make one for myself, and then I'm going to make one for each of them. So we kind of have matching bags. Also because reusable stuff. Sustainability, very important. There's a whole yard here, so I'm probably going to get 2 bags out of this. Don't know what else I would use it for, because it literally says carrot and cherry on it. Like, that seems like its only use is for a grocery bag. Alright. More cute vintage fabric. It looks like it's really faded, but like that is kind of, this is the right side of the fabric. But it's pastel and it's got deer, bunnies, songbirds, and cats on it for some reason. There's a little cat there. There's a little cat there. But she's so cute. And this again is could definitely be something for my Depop or to resell. I guess I should explain that. When I say resell, I mean, I'm going to go off on a tangent. We're going to interrupt the fabric call for a tangent. So I do sewing work for a vintage shop in the town I live in. So a lot of times I make things for them, choosing vintage fabrics, vintage patterns. She gives me fabric sometimes, and I make things, I sell them there. I sell them to her, she sells them. So I have a bunch of fabric that she gave me. It's vintage and retro, but I also do sometimes buy fabric specifically to make things for her. And it's fun, and we get to like bounce ideas off each other, and it's just, she's been very supportive of my sewing career, and I appreciate it so much. But things like this, I'm like, this could go for my Depop or it could go for her, because it is retro, it is vintage, but also it's cutesy, and I like putting cutesy stuff on my Depop. Eventually I will put more goth and edgy or old school Lolita, like more black or white stuff on there, but I love pastels. I cannot deny it. I love pastels. Anyways, back to the haul. This is another one I got specifically to resell in the vintage shop. It is such a retro. I think it is vintage because it is a very thin, very soft cotton. Like, we don't make, I don't want to sound like bad and say we don't make things the way we used to, but we don't. So a lot of cottons nowadays are not this delicate and thin and soft, but it says my dog is my friend, and yeah, it has little like girls on it with puppies, and there's 2 yards here, so that's enough to make a skirt or a blouse. I'm thinking a blouse. I'm really into making tops lately, so there's that. I've got 10 minutes left to record. Let's see if I can speedrun this. I got this one. I specifically picked it up for the hearts. It does say happy birthday. But again, clowncore vibes. There is 2.5 yards here. This will be for something in my shop. Don't know what. We'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. This was like a 1/4 yard thing. I literally picked it up just because I saw that there was a clown on it. There's really not enough for me to do anything with this. But it was too cute for me to pass up. I also think it was only like $1. This is what I saw, the clown. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because it's such a weird piece of fabric, but I'll figure it out, I guess. This one is my favorite color. It's minty pastel teal green. And there's 3 yards here, so this I think will become a dress. A nice little spring summer dress. And it also just gives vintage vibes. I think I'm gonna try doing like a 1950s style dress with this. I think this wasn't the most fabric I got. There's one more that I got more of, but yeah, I got her. This there's only a yard of. I got this to make a pair of shorts for myself because I don't have a lot of, I think I only own 2 pairs of shorts. So it's green, purple, and blue, like window pane plaid type of thing. She was $4, so I thought that was cool. This was the thing I got the most of. It was 5.5 yards in muslin. Because rest in peace, Joann's doesn't exist anymore, so it's kind of hard to find cheap muslin. This is $10, so I thought it would just be useful to have. And I think this is the coolest fabric I got. It's mirrors. It's like this canvasy material. I guess it is just a cotton. I thought it was thicker, but again, really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. If I'm gonna resell it or make something for myself because it's really cool fabric. I don't know. I love cool fabrics. I don't know what to say. Let's see. We've got 9 minutes left of recording time because I'm trying to just get this video done and not split it up to 100 parts so it's easier to edit. This was the last yardage thing I got, and I have to step back and show you. It's like, oh, it's upside down. It's like a poker themed fabric. And I got this because I thought this would be cool, again, to make and resell. Because it's cool, but it's not really my style. And I think there's a yard here, but I think it's 50 inches wide or something. It's a wider fabric because it's canvas. But yeah, I thought this would be cool to make a pair of shorts or a skirt for the vintage shop. And it was rolled up. So literally, like, it was, because they have them rolled up like this. So this is all I saw. And I was just like, oh, I'm buying it because it looks like it could be cool. And it was like $8, so whatever. Okay, back to last bits of fabric, I promise. We have, I got some panels, of which you can't. So they're panels that you cut along the edge, and then you can make things out of it. So I got a bunch of these 80s vests. So this one's like spring, no, not spring. It's more like fall. It's got plants on it and a cat. Here, I can show you. There's the cat. And it's got the sewing instructions on the side. I've made a bunch of these before for the vintage shop and they sell really well. So when I saw that they had them, I was like, oh, I need to snatch those up. Also, I put them half off, so they were cheap. So I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna buy them. So I got that little garden cat one, whatever you want to call it. And then I got, how can I show this? Here we go. This one's got bears and like alphabet on it. Increase the bear calorie. But yeah, I got this because I was like, well, either I'm gonna keep it or I'm gonna resell it. But I'm probably gonna resell it because I'm gonna be honest, I wear 80s stuff, but it's not stuff like this, I guess. If that makes sense. But yeah, I got that, a little teacher themed one. And then I got two of these. These are to make this dress, but it only includes the top part. So what you would do is buy this, and then you would buy the border print separate. Obviously, these are from the 80s, so they don't make them anymore, but this is just the top vest part. But it's like a little lady, and she's sewing. And the colors are so pretty. So I picked up two of these, because I don't know if I'm going to keep one for myself and sell one, or I might sell both. I'm not sure. Also, if you're wondering what these are called, they are from Daisy Kingdom. You can also look up Daisy Kingdom fabrics, because they also have a fabric line. I don't think they're still around anymore, but everything I've gotten that's in Daisy Kingdom, I'm like, it's so cute and retro. So yeah, I've got two of those to do things with. And then I got, this one's also a Daisy Kingdom one. It's very similar to the other one, the one I just showed you. But this is the best version. And it's got sewing stuff on it. So the print, it's got like bobbins on it, and it's got buttons. This is the back, I think. It's got dress form, it's got spools of thread. I just realized this is upside down. Oh, here's the other side of this. I just thought this was so cute. And it's got a ruler on it. Oh, I just thought this was amazing. And it was only $1.50. All these panels were only $1.50, so I was like, might as well snatch them all up. They had other ones, but there was like 4 ladies standing right where I wanted to look, and I didn't want to ask them to move because I'm shy. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna grab the ones that are within eyesight. So I got a few. Yeah, that concludes the fabric portion of this video, and I'm gonna go back in the studio and double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I think I was quite restrained, all things considered. I know I got a lot, but I could have filled, I brought 5 bags with me, I filled 2, but I was prepared. I told my partner, I was prepared to drop $300 and not spend $300. I didn't even spend $200. But I was fully prepared and ready to drop all my money on fabric. And then one of the ladies were talking about, since Joann's is gone, if you have a chance to get cheap fabric, you kind of just have to go for it. Thankfully, where I live, there are 2 fabric stores within like 15 minutes of me. And there's a Hobby Lobby like 20 minutes away. But the little fabric stores near me are a little bit more expensive because they are small, they're family run. They're very sweet there though, so I do want to support them a little bit more. But yeah, I'm very excited to have some fabric. It's secondhand, so it's more sustainable. And also cute retro prints are more fun than going to Michael's. Michael's, though, has good prices. And they have a lot of cute stuff. I have, I think, 80 tabs of Michael's fabric open on my phone that I'm tempted to order. But I'm going to resist because I just got all this stuff. And I should be grateful for all the things I got. So yeah. I think we're ready to jump to the outro. I'm going to see if there's anything else I need to show you. And that will conclude the video then. Okay. Thank goodness there was no more fabric. I checked my bags just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So now that I filmed this, I can actually wash a lot of these and put them away where they belong, which is not on top of my sewing table or my kitchen table. That was another reason why I'm like, I need to film this, because it's been like 5 days or whatever. Because I can't use my studio table, because all this fabric was thrown out. But I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. This is my first video back in a very long time. Because life's been a little bit hectic. Maybe I will talk about it in a different video. But we're going to focus on the positives and not the negatives. The rest of the year, I've decided, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. You have any project suggestions? Leave them below. If you have any of these fabrics that were your favorites, let me know. I am always wondering what people are making or what they think I should make, because I'm quite boring and I just think top, skirt, dress. I don't really get more creative than that, but yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and that concludes this vlog, this haul. So, bye bye.